All right, guys. Using Evony here with RSP. I have two things I want to talk about. The first thing is how to grind runestones in this game. Pay to win style and free to play style. And the second thing is how much Evony hates their players, their player base. Just Evony just hates us in general. They give us a game to play and then said you're not allowed to play it. So let's talk about this. See here this customer saying, hey, I got my resources removed because I hit my farm. And the customer service rep's like, oh, this is improperly obtained resource behavior. We can't restore it. Thank you for your understanding. Well, what is improper resource behavior? Well, this customer service rep basically says this warning email is issued. As long as you do not violate the rules, you will not be punished, and please try not to send a large amount of resources to the same account. So what is now against the rules is sending a large amount of resources to the same account. Therefore, your K40, instead of taking 2 years, it's not going to take 10. Basically, Evany's saying, we don't want you to play this game. We don't want you to have fun in this game. We have all of this content that you cannot participate in this because you're not allowed to have farms. Now, I've never used farms. Like I've personally never taken a single resource from a farm ever. I've helped other people get farms. I've helped other people maintain their farms. And it's just because in order for the game to be balanced, you need farms. You can't just spend it all. There's not enough spending that to overcome some of the issues. And this is going to hurt top level players by not having a competitive field. You're not going to be able to go against competitive teams. Not every server can have big coiners, guys. So just share in the comments what you think about the Evany's big fuck you to all of their customers. It's just not going to. This isn't going to be great. This is going to kill us all. Now on to less dire news about the death of Evony, and again, I just feel like Evany's just focusing too much on C5 new coiners, the people that have no clue about what a scam this game is. I mean, guys, this is a fun game. I enjoy it when I play it. I enjoy it when I coin it. However, the issue is just Evony just doesn't like their players, doesn't like their coiners even. So, So just so you know, if you're a mid coiner and you're missing that fourth specialty, if I don't have enough runestone chests, you can go ahead and get a really good premium general. The better the general, the better, obviously. And go ahead and put all your specs in. Once you put your specs in for the runestone chests that you have a lot of, now you're going to be able to get about 1/3 of those runestone chests back when you dismiss the general. Make sure you don't do this on an ascended general. You'll lose your Blood of Ares from perfectly dismissing it. Instead, you're going to want to take those premium generals, sub-rub them. John Wick from RSP has recently made a video about how to do that, how to get your generals up to level 40 within, in 5 minutes, free to play in the game. And then you have here 12,500 runestone chests. Of those 12,500 runestone chests, 10% of that will turn into that last thing. So it's really great for players like myself that have accumulated a lot of those number 1 and number 2 runestone chests, where, a million runestone chests, you do 1/30th of that, you get 30k. So I have about 30k of this level 4 runestone chest kind of in my back pocket that we just gotta wait for. I just gotta go do. For free to play players, same thing. Kind of basically, you want to sub rub on your historic subs. You can ask someone in your server to borrow. Make sure you're in a NAP server, but you're going to go through recruit your best generals, and you get them start up, you get them leveled up, and you're going to have obviously a lot less because you're not putting in any runestones. Again, if you have a lot of level 1 Runestone chests that you don't really want, you can go ahead and get rid of that. Zhao Yun, for example, I got him to level 25, 5-star. I could get 53 Runestone chests from him, probably about 200 if I got him to level 40. So it is really important to get them to a high level so that when you dismiss them, you get more Runestone chests, and that's really the only way for free-to-play players to grind for them. So I'm just going to do some simple calculations. This is just off the top of my head. You need about 140,000 Runestone chests in order to fully ascend a general, simply because of its last specialty. You'll get about 200 Runestone chests per general, and you can do 2 generals at a time. And it takes you about 5 to 10 minutes per general. So it'll take you about 1,750 minutes. That's assuming that you're fully focused. You have enough generals. So you take those minutes and divide it by 60 in order to get the hours. 30 hours. That's really not a bad grind in order to max out a general, but it is a grind. Times 60, and then I'm going to divide by 5 again. That's 350 times 2. So you're going to need to do 700 generals. And the best generals are the ones that cost 60 million gold. You're going to need 42 billion gold in order to execute this strategy. So it is also not without cost. 42 billion gold will take you about 2 to 3 months in order to save up on a free-to-play account. So it is also not the best idea. What is a good idea is to not dismiss your generals, the random generals that you get from packs, the purples, the ones that you don't really like. Go ahead and rub those on the subs, get them to a higher level, star them up. You're going to get more Runestone chests that way. It's just a grind, right? You just got to keep grinding it out, and that is Evony, right? There's very little options to get that as a free-to-play player, but I just wanted to share that as an opportunity for those players that are really committed to the game. So.